All right, so next item, ugh, this is dirty. Let me get the other one. Had two of them. So these are from Aldi, and these were called specialty peaches with vanilla, and people raved over them, and they were just peaches, and they were just in a syrup with vanilla. And actually I think there was a vanilla thing in there. And they had them with other flavor like amaretto or something. I don't like that, but they were very nice peaches. But they were, to me, basically canned peaches, but they were all nice big ones, where when I get a can of peaches, usually the one, and I open them up, and the one on top is nice and big, but after that you have some pieces or smaller ones or discolored ones. These are definitely the top of the line. They all look pretty and wonderful. Did I pick up the vanilla? I don't think I did. I think what I picked up was just the sweetness of them, that they were in that like a heavy syrup as opposed to a light syrup or water. Yeah, they were very good, very good. They are a step up from a canned peach, but they are essentially a canned peach. They weren't, I couldn't rave about them the way other people did, but they, I mean, I did enjoy them. Would I buy them again? Only if they were marked down. I don't think I would pay the full price again. All right, so next is Lacroix, a new flavor for me. I drink a lot of Lacroix. This is tangerine. I am not typically an orange or tangerine or mandarin or whatever person. I don't eat oranges, don't like them. But this was good. The tangerine was good. I love the smell of orange, and I think that's what has to do with it. I just don't like the taste. So, next is the cranberry Lacroix. Raspberry and cranberry mixture here. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. It's, you know, I've gotten to where artificial raspberry just isn't my cup of tea anymore, so, or isn't my cup of Lacroix. All right, then I got a Fanta pineapple soda. Now, I love pineapple flavored things, and I actually, there's that one that's so popular that's made in Mexico. I can't remember the name. It comes in a glass bottle. Much better than this, but this was okay. Yeah, this was, I mean, if this was the only choice, I might pick this up. I think I got this at Wawa's gas station, you know, when I went in for something and I didn't want caffeine, and I think I got this. But in the meantime, a friend of mine who knows I like pineapple flavored things said that she read something that of all the artificial flavorings that pineapple is the most dangerous and that you shouldn't drink it. It's like, well, I'll just drink it in moderation. Okay, so next is something that I wasn't sure if I was going to like. It is the specialty selected from Aldi, butter cookie coated with milk chocolate. And it says milk chocolate flavor. But you know what? These were good. They were pretty chocolatey. You know, it says imported from Germany. I wasn't sure because I thought, well, you know, it's a European chocolate. I like, kind of like Hershey's. I'm a cheap chocolate kind of gal. However, this was really smoothie and milky, but it was a nice thin layer of chocolate, but yet it was rich, and you definitely got the chocolate, and the biscuit part, what they would say, I think in Europe, is was nice as well. And yeah, these were very nice. You don't get a lot of them. They are 140 calories for two of them, and I guess I could eat two of them, but really one cookie to me was satisfying because it was pretty rich. But yeah, I did like these, and I don't think I would just have them sitting around my house all the time, but if I were going to planning something and I wanted some cookies or something like that, I would definitely get them. They're very good. Okay. This is those chocolate-filled croissant kind of things. They're this shape though. They're not like a crescent shape, so I don't think they're really croissant. But they are pains au chocolat. I don't know. I don't speak French. But yeah, I've had them before and I really like them. You stick them in the microwave for like 10 seconds. And then they're all in individual little bags. You get quite a few of them in here. Oh, eight rolls it says. And it kind of puffs up, and then give it a second or two before you open it for sure. And then that chocolate that's inside of it is nice. It's a nice ratio to me of chocolate to bread. It's more bready than the croissants I've had. So, and some people who've had them have made that comment that it's like bread with chocolate in it. But it is nicer than a chocolate chip, I'm going to tell you that. It doesn't have a ton of the chocolate, but it's there and it's tasty, and I love them. In fact, I have another thing of them now. I've been getting them ever since the first time I got them. I've been, you know, replenishing. All right, so next is, oh, I'm going to switch to cosmetic. I think it's the only cosmetic here. It is by Bare Minerals. And it is a tinted hydrating gel cream, broad spectrum SPF 30 Complexion Rescue. I've used this in the Laura Mercier one. I think the other one's Laura Mercier, I'm not sure. But anyway, I actually prefer the other one because this one leaves my face a little bit more shiny. But I do like these, but I have kind of quit wearing them because I'm not. I wore them instead of foundation when I was working, and now I don't hardly wear any. I mean, I have no makeup on. I do have just a couple brushes of mascara because I seldom leave the house without mascara. But so when I do put on makeup, I just go ahead and put on the foundation anymore. So, all right, so this is just from Publix. It's the frosted sugar cookies, which I love. You know, the big fat kind of almost powdery cookie with the frosting. And I like these, and I used to really love them, but I'm not liking them as much as I used to. I don't know what that's about, but I guess your tastes change. But they've definitely, those kind of sugar cookies have always been a bit of a go-to for me, and they have sprinkles on the top, and they do different colors and sprinkles and icings by season. But yep. All right, so the next is also from Publix. Oh, s'mores cookies, 13 count. I didn't think I was going to like these. My husband picked these up, but these were good. They had pieces of, it wasn't, I don't think it was actually what's in s'mores? What's the white stuff called? Marshmallows? I don't think it was like actually marshmallows because it wasn't soft. It was a little more taffy consistency, but it was white. It was definitely just a sugar flavor, vanilla sugar flavor. And then it had some chocolate chunks, but they were pretty good. Would I buy them again? I don't want to buy them again, but they were good. All right, so something that, what we did for Christmas this year is we just both said, we're just going to go out, each of us, and buy stuff that we want, rather than make the other person have to figure it out. I know, when you've been married 35 years, you can do that. So what I wanted, I have 2 electric toothbrushes, and I have a water pick, and I have a water flosser. I have all of that. But it's a bunch of junk on the counter. So I decided I wanted one of these, and I had a little hard time tracking it down. And when I did, I actually ended up tracking down the smaller one. There's a bigger one and a smaller one. But it is a water pick Sonic Fusion, and it has the toothbrush itself. You can brush your teeth with it, or it can shoot water out. The correct way to use it is to use it as a flosser and then turn on the actual toothbrush part. But I like it so far. I think the regular water pick probably is a little easier to use because it doesn't have the bristles of the toothbrush in the way. So I'm not quite sure where I am on it like I am with the other water pick, but it seems to do a pretty good job. And it's definitely nice just having one item on the counter. That is really the best part of it, I think. What else can I say about it? It works. My water pick, the thing, I would take it off to put water in it and put it back on. What do you call that part? You know, this part here, the reservoir. And it would leak all the way, and then getting it, it was kind of a messy thing. I don't know, maybe I wasn't supposed to take it off. The way this one is made, it has a lid that flips, and you can just put the water in. And so I don't take it off, and maybe I ruined the water pick brand one by doing that. Not sure. But anyway, I do like the convenience of having both things just right there. One thing plugged in instead of several. One thing on the counter. It's kind of nice. All right, we're getting down there. The next mochi is guava. Now, this didn't always taste like guava to me. There were a couple bites or some aftertaste of guava, a little bit. Mostly it tasted like it would be like, I don't know, bubble gum or tutti frutti or some kind of like the sucker that has all the colors, the round flat, big round flat sucker, you know, with all the colors. And it had a candy taste to me, mostly. But like I say, as it's disappearing in your mouth, it's leaving a little more of that fruit-ish Guava has a little something, and it did leave a little bit of that, but and not to say they weren't good. They were good. They were very good, actually. But yeah. Now, what I don't have is the third box. I got 3 of them, and I think it got thrown away, and that was the coconut. And at first I was oh, it's from Aldi again. First I was hesitant on the coconut because I thought, oh, it's got a little bit of that fake coconut flavor, although I did feel some of the coconut threads in it. But then as I ate 1 or 2 of them, I didn't feel the same way about it. I thought, okay, it's doable. Some of the fake coconut is so bad to me it tastes like suntan lotion or something. I can't eat it. Some just has a little bit of artificial flavor, which is what I thought that had. And then some things, some fruit bars are just terrific. So okay, so servings per container are 1, and I've heard if you do Weight Watchers that each one counts as 1, because someone read it that they were, what was it? Oh, that it counts as 6. Now I'm all messed up. I think it says 6, and they thought it was 6 for the box, because there's 6 in the box, and that each one was 1. I have something on my chin. Is it from doing this? Then someone said, oh no, it's 6 per. So I really don't know, but per piece it's 100 calories. So whatever that is in Weight Watchers. I just remember a big online discussion about it, because they were disappointed that it cost them more in their Weight Watchers points than they wanted. All right, so this is definitely from Costco. Hubby picked it up. Blueberry Almond Crunch. It's kind of like Raisin Bran, only it's got blueberries and almonds in it. It's okay. It's, I mean, I would eat it again. The blueberries are dried, and we always have fresh blueberries and bananas to put on cereal, and usually strawberries too. So, yeah, it's a little more bland than, say, the one with raisins in it. I kind of think I like Raisin Bran a little better. But, I mean, there's certainly nothing wrong with it. It was nice, and the price was good, if I recall. You get 2 big bags of cereal in there. All right, speaking of the Raisin Bran, these are both that Millville brand from Aldi. There is the Crunchy Granola and the regular Raisin Bran. Now, I had also had a Raisin Bran from Publix brand, and either I did that in the last one or it got thrown away. I'm not sure which. But what I can tell you is my favorite of all 3 really is this one. It is the, and let's include the name brand Raisin Bran. I think 2 cereal companies have it. Kellogg's and somebody else I think has Raisin Bran. But this is my favorite because it's the least sweet. And this one, the Crunchy Granola one, I had more recently, and it's a little sweet, actually. I think I like this one the best. The name brand is more like this, and the Publix brand is somewhere in between them. I think the Publix brand, if I recall, is actually might be a better buy, because these bags don't last that long. They don't have that much in them. It's 190 calories for 1 1/4 cup, and that's probably about what I take, is probably 1.5 cups. I'm trying to figure out the size of this. Doesn't really say on here, does it? Oh, 16.6 ounce. I'd have to do a comparison, but it just seemed like there's just not a lot in these. They don't last very long. The Publix one, in between this one and this one, my husband picked up the Publix one, and I just noticed how much longer that lasted than this did. And even though I'm not a big raisin fan, I do think I like the Raisin Bran better than the blueberry version of it. And the blueberry version of it has a blueberry flavor on the cereal, because even if you just eat one of the little flakes by itself, you get that flavor. So that's obviously an artificial flavor. But it does have real dried blueberries and dehydrated blueberries in it. Okay, so the last thing is the Publix brand Snackers, which are like the Ritz crackers. And you know, I think I've done the Aldi brand before, saying I like them because they weren't as salty. But I did think that they didn't have the buttery flavor that the name brand has. I think Publix has hit the name brand butteriness to them. I did like that. And again, they're not quite as salty as the name brand. Now, the Aldi, I'm pretty sure the Aldi's a little smaller than the Ritz, and I don't remember if this was I think this might be a little smaller than the Ritz too. Maybe I just remember the Ritz as being bigger or something. But out of the three, name brand, Aldi, and Publix, I do like the Publix the best. I like the fact that Aldi has the least salty flavor, but I think they lose out on a little bit of the buttery flavor that comes with the rich cracker, and I think Publix does a better job at picking that up. And maybe that's just because it has a little more salt, maybe I taste it, I don't know. But they're all good. My preference is Publix followed by Aldi and last the name brand, because the name brand is oversalted. And yes, I have tried the less salt one, and that is kind of what this tastes a little bit like that. But the Aldi's even less salt than that. So those are all my items that I can recall. Now I got to figure out what to do with these jars. I could just recycle them, but they're pretty little jars and I have 2 of them. But they just seem like they might be useful for something. So hubby was looking for something to put paint in the other day. I tried to get him to use this. And then I remembered, oh wait, I haven't shot my Empties video. I'm going to need it back. I'm going to need you to clean it and give it back. So it didn't happen. Thanks so much for watching my channel. I hope you have a great day. It's a beautiful day here in Central Florida. I hope it's decent where you are. I know it's still technically winter. It's February 22nd. So I hope it's as decent as it can be for February 22nd, 2022. That's a lot of twos. And now I am going to go recycle a bunch of stuff. So have a good day.